Hey guys, welcome back. Strength Quest assignment. When I first took the Strength Quest assessment, I thought it was like any other assessment or personality test or Strength Finder. I'd taken a ton of them, found some value, but not a lot. And with the Strength Quest, I really found a lot of value as what makes me and how can I apply that to being a teacher. My top 5 were relator, developer, empathy, belief, and then consistency. Funny thing is, the top 3, relator, harmony, and developer, all fall under relationship building, which makes a lot of sense coming from where I've been previously and what I do, and also my educational philosophy stems a lot on just building relationships with the students, with the staff, and that's how I plan on performing my best. And then executing belief and consistency also make a lot of sense. I've sad to say kind of stubborn. I have my set of beliefs in what I do, and I kind of stick to them regardless of what other people say, which can be a downfall. But I also, with that relationship building, I've been very inclusive of who's around me and making sure that they're raised to their best potential. And connecting my strengths to philosophers of old, I find just one big repetitive theme is that no matter if it was Plato, Robert Owen, Mary Wollstonecraft, Dewey, any of them, Aristotle, that they wanted better for the next generation, for their learners. They wanted better for women. They wanted better education for African Americans and whatever it may be. They wanted better, and that's what I want for my kids, like my students. I want them to have a better life, like I want my own children to have a better life. And that's what I'm excited about using. Like Plato and Aristotle walked around with their students and built relationships directly with them, where some of them are just so connected, like one goes with the other, like Plato and Aristotle, that I want to build those relationships and develop my students to be able to be productive members in society. They may be coming from, a socioeconomic disadvantage, and I want to build up their social emotional health, so that way it's not just what they know, but they can build those relationships. And oh yeah, I know this guy that has this business here, or whatever it may be, to help them get a job in the future, or to be able to conduct themselves appropriately in an interview. So much of life is that, and not just the context or the content of mathematics or whatever it may be. That they need more than just that. And I think that's the connection that I've made between myself and how my strengths and what the old school philosophers had is simply that. It's a relationship building. All right, I've talked to 5 of my closest friends and family members, and I decided to do this like Jimmy Kimmel's mean tweets, where they've texted me back their responses, and I'm just gonna read them for what they are. So my boy Freeman says, I see Noah's strengths listed as follows. He can relate to almost anyone regardless of their background or interests. He has been a mentor to many and has developed strengths within his people. Noah is a walking hug, always keeping peace and harmony. Guess I'm just a big walking hug. Noah is always positive and has a strong belief system. Noah is consistently fun and entertaining, looking to laugh whenever possible. I think the test has broken down many of Noah's personality traits, and I am not surprised at these results. So a little background on Freeman. I've worked with him for the past 7, 8, 11 years, whatever it's been, in retail. So side by side, hand in hand with that guy for a long time. So he knows me probably almost as good as my wife or my mom. So thanks, Freeman. All right, Joshua Gummy Montgomery is a youth pastor at my church. And he said, Relator is an obvious one. I feel like anyone and everyone can connect with Noah. Huge reason I want you in the youth ministry. He's been asking me for years. I've been terrified, but I really should do it. Developer, you are a creator and you have fun ideas and can get implemented quickly. Should have gave him more insight, but he didn't pick up my phone call. He just responded to the text. He said he's never seen it. He said, Harmony, I've never seen drama come from you or Lauren. He's not in my house weekly. I love my wife, but there's a wee bit of drama sometimes. Belief. I feel like you have confidence in things and in other people. Consistency. When you have the availability, it goes to places you commit to. That's true. Because when I have a hard time committing, or I commit and then have to back out, which isn't very consistent. Thank you, Gummy. All right, then I had my dad and stepmom respond. We are not surprised about any of them. You're one of the most level-headed, consistent people we know in business and in fathering. And that is not an easy feat. You have always been a peacekeeper in the family, which speaks volumes about harmony and belief, which of course we give that glory to God. As a relator, it falls in sync with others. You speak the language of so many people. As a developer, I believe that is evident in your development of your marriage and healthy, well-adjusted kids. Again, not a small feat. This was easy homework, Noah. You are easy. Noah, love you. I told everybody it was homework, so it's pretty funny. All right, next is my mom. She wrote volumes. Noah has the ability to relate to people young and old. He will make an awesome middle school teacher because he is the ultimate 13-year-old. I'm not sure he ever grew up. But on the other hand, he has an amazing heart for older people as well. He has been an amazing grandson to his grandparents and has been there for them during some of the most difficult times. He loves his Pommy and Papa. I do love my Pommy and Papa. That's true. Developer. As a child, Noah was always a leader. On the playground, he was able to get everyone to follow the direction. As an adult, Noah was able to manage people at work and bring out the best in them. Harmony. My definition and Noah's definition of harmony might be completely different. But he did not inherit my definition of harmony. But since he has become a dad, he has been able to see the sunshine, rainbows, and glitter that make every day a perfect day. Belief. Noah has a strong conviction for his beliefs and will not let anyone change his mind. That's pretty true. She had a few comments to say about my tattoos and piercings and still got them. Sorry, Mom. Consistency. Noah is the ultimate procrastinator. That is one thing that has never changed. That is why she was doing that at 10 o'clock at night. Love you, baby boy. That's true. I've been a procrastinator my entire life. Can't do anything about it. Sorry. All right. Lastly, my wife. I believe all these qualities describe Noah perfectly. For example, Noah is a 100% relator. He has one of the most diverse groups of friends you'll ever meet. Each grouping of his friends has a different lifestyle, beliefs, or vocation, but he will fit right in like a little chameleon depending on who is around him. That's true. My 30th birthday, there was church people in one corner, wakeboarders in the other corner, just people from work. Noah is a developer, and that is one of his favorite things to do in life, is counsel and coach people. He loves deeply connecting, identifying problems, and creating solutions that will impact people's lives for the better. He loves watching people's lives grow and change for the better. He loves giving people new hope and a vision for themselves. Noah loves harmony, almost too much. He is definitely a peacekeeper and a people pleaser. This is a great quality to have, except when you told your best buddy that you will take the boat out with him this weekend, and also told your wife that you'd love to have a quiet weekend at home with her this weekend. You can see where the problem lies here. I've done that like 100 times. Noah is deeply rooted in his belief system. This is great because it keeps us going in a predictable and consistent direction, although it can be difficult to have conversations that stretch his thought process on certain topics. Noah is so set in his belief system that he doesn't feel the need to explain it or understand why. He just calls it faith. Noah is the most consistent person I have ever met. There is absolutely no unpredictability in this guy's nature. He doesn't get worked up over a damn thing. My wife texts that, and this is homework, and I'm not too happy about that right now, but I said I would read it. And that's really irritating when he is married to the most passionate person on the planet. He has never made a surprising decision about anything, and literally stays on course come hell or high water, even if he knows it's the wrong decision. He just doesn't quit until he sees it through. This is great for my personality, and I call him my steady Eddie. That was really sweet. I'm going to have to save this if my wife did. So at least my family all falls in line and thinks pretty much the same thing. Except for Mom. Sorry, Mom. Alright, that was fun. Didn't quite know what to expect because I didn't read those prior to. That's why it was a little choppy. Sorry, but I'm excited to utilize these strengths in the classroom. I think that they will prove to be effective. I think being a relator, regardless of the age group. I've worked with everyone from fresh out of the minivan of high school all the way through, military vets, retired military, and everyone in between. And it's for me, it's been a very easy road as far as that goes to relate and even develop those people that have, gone through hours and years of training on developing and leadership and things like that. So I'm really excited to see where my strengths take me in the classroom. I think that being able to relate and develop my students, my top two are probably the two that I'm most excited about, because I want to give my students a reason to care about being there, plain and simple. Just like I want my own children to develop and be better humans and contribute to society is the same thing I want for my students. And I'm excited to get going, and I'm excited that this was part of this course, and being able to learn a lot more about myself and really reflect on it, because I wouldn't have nailed these down as strengths of mine, so to say. I would say that, they're probably personality traits, like Freeman said, but I'm very excited and fortunate that we've been able to do this, and I thank you, Barsh, if you've made it this far.